But yeah, so I'm in a shit ton of pain right now.
Drink some coffee. Eat some cookies.
I did that today. I didn't eat the cookies though. I left your bug.
The Lord told me to tell you, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Cool. So today we are pitching our movies.
Hell yeah.
How do you want to do this? Are these movie pitches our dream movies or like dream actors and directors, or a movie that we would think?
It's a good mix of both for me. I guess it's more the latter, where I think like this movie would be really good, and it's also like exactly how I want a movie to go. So you're gonna like a lot of it, honestly. So our basic outline though that you told me just to go through 3 actors, 3 actresses, 3 directors potentially, and then we'll decide on which one, right?
Yeah. And then just like honorable mention types.
Yeah,
right?
I have an idea which one. Because my favorite director, I don't think is going to be the one for this movie, honestly.
That's what mine wouldn't be.
And then 3 people that could do the score, which I think that one I think you'd be really surprised about.
Maybe like start with like the genre. What type of movie are you thinking of?
Yeah, okay. So you told me you're like, yeah, I already know what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be a mob movie, which hands up, those are the best. Those are my favorite movies. I can't deny that. But I was like, what is second best? I got a surprise Burt here. I was thinking about it. Cowboy shit. We're going wild, wild west, baby. I love cowboy shit. And when it comes down to it, like everyone always says when they're talking about like Tarantino movies, they're like, well, this really is just a western, really, but it's a chick with the Japanese swords. I'm talking about like Kill Bill. Yeah, this is really a western when you break it down. And it's like, yeah. I mean, but anyway, so we're starting there. Here's the location: San Francisco, 1869. 20 years after the gold rush. Yeah, okay, that's what I picked that because then this place is just going to be beautiful. Any of these shots, because it's going to be, it's going to be beach, it's going to be the redwoods, everything. Like this movie is just going to be beautiful. You got to get some sick shots in there.
What kind of western takes place on a beach?
San Francisco back then was like a shithole. Like that was like where like they talk about Vegas was like the wild. Like no, this is like San Francisco. Like after the gold rush until like 1905, like it was a shithole. But also badass. Yeah, I looked it up. 1906, there was a big fire that just destroyed all of San Francisco, and then it was nice after.
1906.
Yeah,
you do remember the 1918 molasses disaster?
I was just about to bring that up. So when that came through Boston, then obviously that cleared it out and became way nicer. So it's kind of like that, but less stickiness. 69, 20 years after the gold rush. Who went there during the gold rush? Sick ass. It's going to be leading man. I've got 3 guys. I'm going to go 3-1. And one I think you're just going to agree with. So this guy has to be a little bit older, obviously a little rugged. He's going to be a fucking cowboy in the Wild West. 3, Brad Pitt, of course. It's always got to be Brad Pitt, right? 2, John Horsecock Hamm. Because I love John Hamm. This guy, see, the way I thought about it too is like he has to be able to kick some ass. So he's got to be a little bigger. Like I love Leo. Yeah, Leo's just not going to fit. He's not going to fit John Hamm's huge pants that he has to wear. And also has to be like a heartthrob. So that's where I was like, can Christian Bale really fill that role? I'm like, yeah. Number 1, who's going to be a leading man?
I know number 1.
Ryan Gosling. I feel like it's got to be Ryan Gosling. Yeah, exactly. Usually, ooh, yeah, Ryan Gosling. So think about that. Ryan Gosling, maybe a little beard hair. He's got the cowboy hat. Ryan Gosling in a cowboy hat. I mean, come on, that's pretty awesome.
There's that new movie coming out with him. I think he has a mustache. It's him and who's the other guy? They're playing spies. It's him and Chris. No, not Hemsworth, not Pine, not Pratt. Chris
Evans.
Really? I think it's like Jason Bourne, but a little funnier.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna change my pitch to that. That sounds way cooler. So Ryan Gosling in a cowboy hat. I mean, come on, that's pretty fucking tight. Here's how it goes. Here's how it starts. The first half hour, you find out, oh shit, he's now an outlaw after the gold rush.
You have no women in this movie?
I'm getting there. So you find out, oh shit, he's now an outlaw because after the gold rush, that place is dried up. He had to find a new job. He's a badass, so he becomes an outlaw. bounty hunter. He's hunting people down. Wronged some people he shouldn't have. Some people killed his wife. Oh shit, who was his wife? Well, I'm thinking this one's got to be a little bit younger, and you're really not going to see her. There's going to be like flashbacks, it's like, I'm talking about like the nightmares.
Yeah.
You see her in like a prairie or some shit, or like,
and she's in it for like maybe 2 minutes total.
yeah, it's just flashbacks, like in a bed, with some sun in her face and shit, and you're like, damn, she's pretty hot. So I'm thinking this one has to be a little younger and just pretty hot in general. So I've got two. I've narrowed it down to Ana de Armas, which, I mean, come on, it's Ana de Armas. Or the second one, Brett, I think you're really gonna like this one. She's very hot in the streets right now, hot in real life. I was just made aware of her, and she's already up there. Sydney Sweeney in this role. What do you think about that?
Okay.
Don't act like you're too cool for
Sydney
Sydney Sweeney.
She's Ryan Gosling's.
Yeah, deceased wife. So she's not really doing much, but you're like, damn, she's pretty hot. In these like flashbacks. It's only like first half hour of the movie you're seeing a couple flashbacks. Just to see it. Ryan Gosling's pretty fucked up nowadays. He was like, oh shit, I was getting a little softer, but I got to kill some people now, pretty much.
I don't like Sydney Sweeney as much in that.
Okay, well, that's Ana de Armas, and now there is a familiar factor with all three of the actresses you might catch on. Ryan Gosling hunts down the guy that kills his wife, just fucking kills him.
Wait,
like,
why did he kill her? Why'd she get killed?
You don't really find out. This guy's just
that's a plot.
No. It's not the plot hole. It's just the beginning of the movie to show he's a badass and he kills this guy. All right, whatever. He's like, I might retire. I don't know. I'm getting old. Who approaches him? Sleazy businessman that runs the town. Just classic. Come on. Robert De Niro. Sleazy old businessman that has all the money, all the power in San Francisco. He's like, hey, Ryan Gosling, what's up? I need you to do something for me. I'll pay you $50,000, which 1869, that's like fucking Jeff Bezos money at that point. $50,000 to kill my ex-business partner. He killed my wife 20 years ago.
Why is everybody's wife getting killed?
Because it's like, this is how
Why
Ryan
are they
Gosling
killing the men.
De Niro's like, well, that might happen later down the road. But Ryan Gosling's like, okay, well, actually, I feel a little empathy, a little sympathy I relate to De Niro. De Niro's fucking hammered. Like, he is going all in on this role. Like, he's going for a Grammy De Niro type of shit. This isn't fucking
Grammy?
Yeah. Sorry, not Oscar. He's rapping. It's like Hamilton.
He get the Grammy for that?
He's like, I'm gonna pay all this money. You do it. And Gosling's like, all right, I empathize with you. My wife's also dead. I'll do it. Fuck yeah, man. But this guy, he's way up north. He's in wine country. You got to venture to him and go find him. He's out in the woods somewhere. Yeah, it's like an hour north of San Fran. It's cool. So it's just beautiful scenes again. There's rolling hills and shit. But Ryan Gosling has to find out some more clues about who this guy was, businessman, all this yada yada yada. Who does he go to get some clues and like what the whole ordeal was with the wife? Robert De Niro's daughter, Eva Mendes. Yeah, you like that, don't you, Brett? Think about that. And also, Eva Mendes was like, I'm gonna go on this trip with you, help you out. And who ends up falling in love? Ryan Gosling and Eva Mendes. And obviously they have a good connection. You already know it. I love that shit. Like, I love that in movies when they like two people you find out, you're like, oh, Jennifer Aniston and Vince Vaughn were dating during the breakup. Sweet. It makes it so much better. I don't know why. But so those two. And she's like, oh, I have this picture painting my mom. I don't know, it's 1869. I don't know what the fuck they had going on then. And you find out who is the mom. Well, obviously it has to be a Latina woman now. Salma Hayek. You're like, you did not know Salma Hayek.
Yeah. But so she's Eva Mendes' mom?
Yeah.
Oh, and that's who got killed? Robert De Niro's wife?
Yes.
Okay.
And now, while the movie's going on, now all these flashbacks of Ana de Armas are now turning into flashbacks of Salma Hayek. Ryan Gosling is kind of getting it's kind of getting a little mixed up. He's like, wow. So, but now pretty much it's kind of just a ploy just to get some hot shots of Salma Hayek.
Yeah, what?
Which, come on,
He's having memory flashes that he's like, I didn't have that memory.
But he's kind of seen her. He's kind of it's come on. You know what this is about. It's some
could
high.
just be Ava Mendes having flashbacks of her mom.
Well, no, because he's no.
Of her mom just being super hot.
Yeah, exactly. It's weird. Way cool if Ryan Gosling is. It's not really flashbacks. He's just seen her fucking. Anyways, some high can still bring it, and I feel like not none of people our age are aware of some high bringing it like that.
I'm aware. I don't care for it.
Okay, well, obviously you don't follow her on Instagram. Anyways, so they go on this long adventure. Gosling shoots a couple people on the way. He's got the fucking fastest hands in the West. Fucking pow, pow. There's riding horseback in the countryside of California. They finally found the ex-businessman outlaw. Who is it? Looking all rugged, big white beard, but still a badass. Denzel Washington. Yeah, he is fucking like I'm talking like King Kong ain't got shit on me, Denzel Washington. Like he's also going for it. Like him and De Niro kind of fucking. They're trying to get that.
So you're gonna ask all your actors to really go for it.
Yeah, like notch it up a lot.
They'd be like, "Can you actually like act in this one?"
Hey, don't fuck around here.
Probably like, okay.
And so he gets to Denzel. He's about to kill him. He's like, I'm getting that 50 grand, bro. Walk down here. Denzel, oh shit, plot twist. He says, De Niro, reason he wants to kill me is because me and Selma Hayek were sleeping together. Whoa. And De Niro tried to shoot, caught him, tries to shoot Denzel, shoots Selma Hayek. Yeah. And Denzel runs away because he doesn't want to get shot. De Niro blames Denzel for killing his wife. And Denzel is the only person who knows. So this is why he sends all these people to try and kill Gosling. Or sorry, to try and kill Denzel. He tries to send Gosling to kill Denzel. Yeah, so now Gosling is in this big fucking dilemma where he's like, should I do the right thing and kill De Niro because he's a piece of shit? Or take the money and just kill Denzel right here? What do you think about that story, Brett? That's pretty good, huh? For my big dumb brain.
How does it end?
I didn't get that far. You're kind of thinking.
You ever figure out what happened to Ryan Gosling's wife or that guy or no?
To his wife or the person that killed his wife?
The twist should be Robert De Niro also killed Ryan Gosling's wife.
He ordered the hit.
No, he literally strangled her.
Like I said, Scorsese is my favorite director, but I don't like. You'd have to go like Taxi Driver Scorsese for this. I don't know. Like,
I was thinking, who did Gladiator?
Is that Ridley Scott?
Yeah, Ridley Scott. He's not very good anymore, but what you said, that movie sounds like Gladiator, kind of.
So that's why I was thinking David Fincher, I think, would be perfect for this also. I think you could get, I love David Fincher movies, and I think you could really, like, just the vibes he puts on movies, I think you could really just get, you'd be like, you're going to go Western this time. And he's good with the leading man stuff too. I think David Fincher would be perfect. I also kind of want to toss, anytime you see, happened during the Super Bowl yesterday, anytime you see Jordan Peele flash on the screen, directed by, you're like, whoa, I gotta see this movie. I don't care what.
You're excited for that movie?
Yeah. Are you?
What it's about?
Aliens.
That's what I thought. I don't know. I thought Kiki Palmer flying away, but I think it's an alien.
I like that part. That was cool.
I saw a tweet that it was like, oh my God, look at that little kid flying away. And it was like, that's Kiki Palmer.
And then also maybe Hero, I don't know how to say his last name, Mirai, the guy who does all the Atlanta stuff with Donald Glover. Oh,
yeah.
I think that'd be cool. So maybe him, maybe you're like, hey, you're going to go on a movie. I love Guava Island too. I like the whole vibe of that. And maybe he could get a Western vibe in there.
He just did Station 11 on HBO. He directed some of that too.
Is that good?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
So maybe him second, Peele third, and Fincher first. I just love David Fincher.
Okay.
Score. Obviously, you're going to say third place. It's got to be Hans Zimmer. I mean, you just got to throw him in the conversation. I don't know if he really fits.
Hans Zimmer's my favorite person that makes scores like that, but
yeah,
my movie, it wouldn't fit. But yours, I think it would.
You think it would?
Yeah.
I
Because I
think
was
he's
saying Gladiator. He made Gladiator.
he's made everything. He's all right. These next two, you're not gonna fucking guess it. Because I was like, Hans Zimmer so obvious. I got to go really obscure with it for these next two.
Okay.
Number two, explosions in the sky.
I've definitely
Yeah.
heard that before.
Yeah, well, it's a band, but they like very. They did one soundtrack that I would say is very well liked. Friday Night Lights. He captured that like Texas vibe, or sorry, the band captured that like Texas vibe. And I just liked how they grabbed that like Western Texas feel. So I
Yeah.
think that might be kind of nice for this. Here's the last one. This one is so obscure. I was really racking my brain. So I was thinking, I was like, what do I like in soundtracks? And I was thinking about, Hans Zimmer, that kind of stuff, Friday Night Lights. I was like, I really liked in speaking of Jordan Peele, in Us, when they like remixed and they did like the percussion version of I've Got Five on it.
Yeah.
I was like, I like that. I was like, what other acoustic stuff do I like? And I was thinking, I was like, ooh, I really like the song Lonely Together acoustic version by Avicii. And then I was thinking, I was like, whoa, I want just Avicii acoustic versions live band. I think that would be a pretty good find.
I think that would fit.
And you wouldn't know it at first, and all of a sudden you're like, holy shit, is this
Well, yeah.
fucking...
It might pull you from the movie. You're like, is this the
No, I don't think so. No, you'd be like, oh shit, this is levels. I'm like, damn, Ryan Gosling, fucking murder that dude. Let's go. I'm a star next to that one because that's the vibe I'm going for.
I do like that.
So that's pretty much my whole movie. Western, Ryan Gosling, Latino women, and a very obscure score. That's familiar. Yeah. What do you think? Would you buy the movie?
No,
Come on. Yes, you would.
I
You'd
don't.
watch it.
I don't like Western movies.
That's where you're tweaked.
The best Western movie that's not really a Western is Hell or High Water.
Over Django?
Oh yeah, I always forget about Django.
Exactly.
Django.
I want more of that Django vibe. Yeah,
You didn't.
I guess, yeah.
You should have gotten Tarantino.
Yeah, I don't know if I want it to be that goofy, actually. I want that Blade Runner 2049, like Ryan Gosling vibe.
David Lynch would be good.
Yeah, I thought so too. Yeah, 7. Just, yeah, I like David Fincher.
Or David Fincher. I like David Lynch. You know who David Lynch is?
Who's David Lynch?
Did Twin Peaks and
Oh, yeah, you love that.
something else.
Okay, well, that's my... Oh,
what's the name?
I was just looking at that. Widower of the West.
What? Widower of the West?
Yeah. He's a widower. De Niro's a widower. And guess what? That's also his nickname. That's his nickname, Brett.
The way you're saying it is funny. Widower.
Widower. That's his nickname. It's like, you know how John Wick is like the boogeyman? That's Ryan Gosling. He kills so many dudes. He makes everyone widows.
So that's probably why the guy killed his wife.
Yeah, probably. You could just, throw that in. You're really focused on that. That's the first 10 minutes of the movie. It's just a show where Ryan Gosling's a badass.
The whole time I'm watching the movie, I'm gonna be thinking, what happened to this guy?
Okay, well there you go. He killed some other dude's wife. That's a very common theme here.
Maybe you have Leo kill Gosling's wife, and then Gosling kills Leo like 2 seconds into the movie. And the movie's been pitched as like a Leo movie, and then it turns into a Ryan Gosling movie.
That's not bad. You could do that. You toss it like Adam Driver. Ooh, no. Adam Driver, or we both love, we talked about this on the first podcast, all the way notched up Bradley Cooper. Like just fucking he's just a psychopath, pretty much.
I was gonna say you could put Bradley Cooper instead of De Niro.
He's gotta be older though.
He could be like nice and then be like kind of crazy.
But then Ava Mendes can't be his daughter.
He can flip. Yeah, I guess.
Like
a
sister.
He could play a really old guy. You never see him play like an older. Like Leonardo DiCaprio's done it.
Christian Bale as Al Gore.
Yeah, not Al Gore.
Who he plays?
It's not Dick Cheney.
Dick Cheney. Yeah.
Gore.
Can't think of it.
Would that movie just be called Gore?
those old white men. Yeah, I mean, Bradley Cooper could do that, like a Godfather, Marlon Brando. That's not bad. I like that. I love De Niro though, so that's why I was kind of saying like my favorite movies. De Niro's in like 4 of my favorite all time movies. So I was like, yeah.
Do you know his next movie? What it's gonna be?
Mm-mm.
Pretty much what you just said.
Really?
It's Robert De Niro, Leonardo DiCaprio, and Scorsese.
Oh yeah, it's the Wildflowers of the Moon. Is that what it's called?
What'd you say? No,
Or
it's like
Flowers of the Killer Moon?
Flowers of the Killer Moon,
That's what
and
it
it's
is.
about like Leo is an FBI agent tracking down why all these Native Americans are being murdered, and then it turns out that the white people
Wait.
of Oklahoma.
Wait, so I have to interrupt. I have a call real quick. It's something that Chrissy got me. I'll be right back. So. Hello?
Everybody, everywhere. Hang on, hang on, hang on! The official adventures of the magnificent